Allah further says to those who were heedless of this day, فَذُوقُوا بِمَا نَسِيتُمْ لِقَاءَ يَوْمِكُمْ هَذَا إِنَّا نَسِينَاكُمْ وَذُوقُوا عَذَابَ الْخُلْدِ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ. So taste the punishment because you forgot the meeting of this day. How many of us have actually forgot about Yawm al-Qiyamah? By Allah, don't answer me. Each one of us should ask himself, how many times do we think about Yawm al-Qiyamah per day? How many times in one day, 24 hours, or the amount of time we are up, do we actually think about Yawm al-Qiyamah and about accountability and standing before Allah? How many times a day? If any time a day. How many times a week? How many times a month? How many times a year? Or have we ever done it even once? With proper reflection. It's not like a thought which comes, anyone can think anything. It's not about just thinking about it for a split second. It's about just stopping. It's about stopping. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing now? Where am I going? And what will I answer Allah on Yawm al-Qiyamah? If we had this attitude in regards to every good deed or every bad deed we are about to commit, wallahi we would be excellent Muslims. Because we will engage in all the possible good deeds and abandon all the bad deeds. But the truth, my brothers and sisters, we don't think about it properly. And Allah said, because we forgot about this day, then this is how we'll be treated. We will be made to taste the punishment. As Allah said in the other surah, وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً ضَنْكًا وَنَحْشُرُهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ أَعْمَى قَالَ رَبِّ لِمَ حَشَرْتَنِي أَعْمَى وَقَدْ كُنْتُ بَصِيرًا قال كذلك أتتك آياتنا فنسيتها وكذلك اليوم تنسى. Whoever turns away from this remembrance of Allah will lead a miserable life. And ask those who are far away from Allah how miserable they are. Even though they try to claim to themselves and others otherwise, deep down they know. And those who live the life of ignorance can testify to this. The short pleasure does not have a long effect. You can enjoy yourselves in so many ways that Allah made unlawful, but that is only for a period of time. And if a person reaches the state where even in that they find pleasure, then this is a calamity that this person's heart has been X'd out completely, where now it's the opposite. Things are the opposite. They find pleasure in disobeying Allah Azza wa Jal. So that day, whoever turns away from the remembrance of Allah will lead a miserable life. And he will be gathered amongst the people on Yawm al-Qiyamah a'ma. He will be blind or she will be blind. And they will question, they will inquire. لِمَ حَشَرْتَنِي أَعْمَى وَقَدْ كُنْتُ بَصِيرًا. How come I'm blind today but I used to be able to see in the dunya? And what is the response from Allah? Such our ayat, which means the Quran and the Sunnah and the admonishment and the reminder and the universal signs which we see in this world. They came to you, but you forgot about them. And similarly, today you will be forgotten. You will be forgotten. And this is the equal recompense. It's justice from Allah. So how guilty are we of forgetting about the last day? Everyone knows himself and herself. And therefore we are guilty now of possibly having this ayah applied to us. Are we ready for this kind of situation? And if death comes before we make that preparation, then what would our condition be? حتى إذا جاء أحدهم الموت قال رب ارجعون لعلي أعمل صالحا فيما تركت كلا. Until when death comes to one of us, he'll say, oh Allah, allow me to return, so I may do good in that which I left behind. And the clear-cut answer is no. إنها كلمة هو قائلها. It is only a word that the person will be allowed to say, but it will not be fulfilled, it will not be given. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله ولتنظر نفس ما قدمت لغد واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون ولا تكونوا كالذين نسوا الله فأنساهم أنفسهم أولئك هم الفاسقون لا يستوي أصحاب النار وأصحاب الجنة أصحاب الجنة هم الفائزون. How many times have you heard these ayat? How many times? These are some serious ayat. Allah is telling us, admonishing our hearts, our hard, rotten hearts who have become concealed with our sins, where we don't see and don't understand properly. Look at what you have put forth for tomorrow.